ASP India says, I have been having some sexual anxiety in 3-4 days. I don't know why I had a panic attack while watching porn. After that, I don't feel good about watching it. I'm having bad thoughts. Yeah, it's like saying, I just looked at shit and I'm having kind of weird thoughts. Well, yeah, don't look at shit. I mean, obviously, we are bombarded with all kinds of ideas and thoughts and information that is really not even just irrelevant to us, it's unproductive. In this world, the information, as important information it is, too much of unrelated information is just like walking in garbage and trying to find your way to sift through and get to the other side. There's no reason to have that much irrelevant information, that how this particular scenario is, how that particular scenario is, how this lifestyle is, how that lifestyle is, how this is. Anything that possible is not supposed to be necessarily be presented to me in the form of information. I'm not interested in it. If I'm interested in coconut, I'll climb a tree and get the coconut. If I'm not interested, I really don't need to keep looking at coconuts. So if I keep looking at coconuts, coconut becomes something that it would be an idea. And the thought, the brain, a thought manufacturing company or factory, will run with anything, any material that is poured into it. It will make a thought about it. It's a thought manufacturing factory. You pour any kind of ingredient into it, that's all it knows. It will make a thought out of it. And that thought could be annoying and irrelevant and intrusive to you. So might as well just stay away from things that you don't neither interested nor need to be interested in. Therefore, protect your inner values. Live by what is relevant to you. Therefore, you must create something that is called wise advocate, which is where you put your core principles. What's relevant to you, what your lifestyle is, what your gender is, what you like to live like, and then your super consciousness, which includes that same information, or gatekeeper, which includes that same lifestyle, belief, understanding, values, and what's relevant to you. These are what you live by and protect. And these are relevant to you, that they are inside inner values, core principles. That's what you would need to direct your life by, rather than constantly introducing irrelevant information or lifestyles to yourself, which then the brain, being a thought manufacturing plant, it will make a thought out of it. And because you don't understand your relationship with thought and thought manufacturing plant being the brain, you think any thought that shows up, it's you or it's relevant to you. But you need to judge thoughts based on what they are and gauge them against your core principles, wise advocate, gatekeeper, superconsciousness, where all your real values and relevant values are. And you see if it's irrelevant, that thought that showed up, then diss it and acknowledge that it's there, but then say it's intrusive thoughts. It's not me. It's thought. It's the brain. I'm not the brain. And then move on to whatever it is that your lifestyle and your values are all about, and protect that. So stay away from things that are irrelevant to you and you'll be fine. There too much intrusive information is out there, which brain, a thought manufacturing factory, will simply turn it into some idea, and then you get bamboozled thinking, what? Because the idea has shown up, then it describes me and my interests. No, you gauge that idea that showed up, that thought that showed up against your values, you diss them when it's irrelevant, and you call it, it's irrelevant to me. It's a thought. I'm not the thought. Thought is not me. I'm not the brain. It's the brain. Brain is not me. Then you say it's irrelevant to me and you move on. And that behavior clears out your mind, and then you stay clear if you live in that way. IS says very bad thoughts like I'm not sexual, well, etc. But I'm healthy, but my mind says I'm not very bad feel. Yeah. Don't believe your thoughts. It's simple, because these are not your thoughts. They're just thoughts. Thoughts are not you. You're not thoughts. Brain is not you. You're not the brain. You're you because there was a me before the brain thought all these features and capabilities were added to. So you were first, then the thought and capability of thinking and speaking was added to you. So you're the boss. You're the core. You're the foundation. This was added. This what's added is not you. So thought is not you because thought is second, came as a feature, not as the main event. You're the main event. Therefore, the main event will choose and this and judge and throw out and reject thoughts because thoughts are not you. You're you. You're the boss. You're the decision maker. You're the one who chooses or selects if any of these intrusive thoughts, any of these manufactured thoughts, any of these ideas offer any use to you for whatever it is that you want to accomplish on that day. If not, then you diss them and say quality control department rejected this product that came through the assembly line of the thought manufacturing plant and therefore it's irrelevant. Reject it and move on about your business.